Hey, what's going on, everybody? Chris Meaney here of FTNBets.com, checking in with a few prize picks to consider this evening around the diamond. If you're just new to prize picks, check them out, PrizePicks.com. Use that promo code FTN. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, 100% first deposit match, plus a free two-pick entry to win yourself $50. So let's get after it. Free prize picks content all the time over at FTNDaily.com. I have an article out there already with a few hockey plays, so I'm coming at you with a couple baseball plays that I like for this evening. I'm taking a look at the Arizona and Washington matchup. Juan Soto, 9.5 fantasy points, and Eduardo Escobar, 6.5 fantasy points. Let's start with Soto. You don't need me to tell you he's really good at the game of baseball. His eye is just, it's so sharp. It's unreal. He walked more than he struck out last year. So far, 15.8% walk rate and a 15.8% strikeout rate. So right on par with what he did last year. Plus, he gets on base, and if he's not, he's hitting bombs. He's got 2 homers already, a 450 WOBA. 51 of the 71 homers he has in the course of his career so far, young career, against righties. He has a slash line of 301, 436, and 571, 1,000 OPS, 270 ISO, and 418 WOBA for his career against right-handed pitching. A 45% hard hit rate last year against righties. Merrill Kelly on the bump for the D-backs. Not a big fan of Kelly. Gives up a lot of contact. Doesn't really strike anybody out. 14 hits, 10 earned runs, 2 homers, and just 10 innings so far this season. A 4.5 K per 9 and a 2.7 walks per 9. And over the course of his career, 224 innings, a 7K per 9, 32 bombs, 40% hard hit rate. This year, a 44% fly ball rate and an 83% contact rate. So not great. I like the over on Soto. Or you can just take the over on hits plus walks. 1.5 hits plus walks. It's 1 hit, 1 walk right there. I think he gets on base 2 or 3 times here tonight against Kelly. And then the other side for Eduardo Escobar up against Patrick Corbin. Corbin only has the 1 start. It came against the Dodgers. It's hard to fault him too much against the World Series champs, but the velocity was down. 4.1 innings, 6 hits, 6 earned runs, 1 homer, 3 walks, 42% fly ball rate, and a 54% hard rate. Okay, very small sample size, but let's look at last year's season, the last 4 starts in particular. For Patrick Corbin, 25 and a third innings, 42 hits, 17 runs, 4 homers, and 7 walks. My goodness, this guy's been bad now for 5 or 6 outings. And 2 of those 4 starts came against Miami last year, and he allowed 24 hits. So it's not just against good teams. Like twice he played the Braves, but twice he got lit up by the Marlins. And for Eduardo Escobar, 4 homers. It's as many homers as he had last year in 222 plate appearances. Last season was a weird year for certain players. I think, Escobar was one of those guys. In 2019, he was really good, especially against lefties. A 298 average, 11 homers, 882 OPS, 257 ISO, 122 WRC+. It's not phenomenal, but it's okay. The ISO is strong. 257, so I like the spot for Eduardo Escobar. And then I was looking at Oakland here. I think I'm going to decide with Mark Canha over hits. I know, right on the fly here. But I like Laureano as well for the A's over 8 fantasy points. But let's start with Canha. 0.5 hits is the prop here. I'm going to take the over. He enters on a 5-game hit streak. He's got hits in 9 of his 12 games. 333 average against lefties last season with a 423 WOBA. Tariq Skubal on the hill for the Tigers is a pitcher I like. I think he's going to do some damage. Maybe not this season, but in years to come. He's one of Detroit's best prospects. I like where he's going. But again, it's going to be a struggle, I think, potentially early on, and it certainly has been. And for some of these young pitchers, command is where they really struggle. 9 and a third innings so far, 8 earned runs, 9 hits, 3 homers, 5 walks, 82% contact rate, 62% fly ball rate. May help him out in Oakland, and may not, those fly balls may not turn into home runs, but struggling with his command to start. He does have some swing and miss. There's no question about it, but the command is spotty to start the season. And for Laureano, 277 average against lefties for his career, better against lefties than righties, slashing 306, 375, 500 with a homer so far this season. The biggest takeaway is the 8 stolen bases. Dude is running. He's got some speed. He's got steals in 3 straight games, 6 hits, 5 runs, and 4 stolen bases over that span as well. So if he gets on base, maybe he gets a steal. 5 points for a steal. So if he gets a single and a stolen base, we're already at 8 points right there. And I mentioned the runs. He's got 5 runs over his last 3 games. I like the A's to score a few runs, and if they do, get Laureano on top of the order, hitting in the 2 spot, Canha in the 1 spot. I think both of them are certainly in play. If you're looking for more Prize Picks, head to ftndaily.com. You'll see free Prize Picks content all the time. Use that promo code FTN. If you click the chat up top of ftndaily.com, we'll get you in our free Prize Picks Discord chat where we are giving picks left, right, center, and across all of the sports that you love because you can mix and match over at prizepicks.com. Good luck tonight. I'm Chris Meaney. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.